Hello and welcome. This is Rachel at Lamb. We're going to be painting our forest using tape. We're using the tape method, so this is what we're going to be attempting to paint today. I made this last week and I thought it came out pretty good. Kind of looks like a nice aspen forest. Okay, so in your kit that I sent to you, if you picked up your kit, is going to have a bag that has the black paint in it and a bag that has the white paint in it. And then you have one foam paintbrush and one detail paintbrush. So we'll need both of these. And then you'll have your canvas. Your canvas has 6 different pieces of masking tape on it. We're going to use those to make the trees. So I'll show you how this all works. Right now, if you hear any other voices, I have my 2 coworkers, Lise and Beth, are here, and they're both going to be painting with us. So if you have any questions, please just post them in the chat in the comment section, and I can answer them for you. So let's first off, the type of paint we're using is acrylic paint. So it's water washable. I would suggest you put down some newspaper because this could get messy. You don't want the black paint everywhere. And also maybe put on a grubby t-shirt or an apron, something to protect you from getting covered in paint. So with your paint, this is going to be in the little baggies. I would suggest you take some scissors and cut a hole in the bottom, kind of like it's like a pastry bag, and just put the paint in there because opening it might just make a big mess. I'm going to put some black in my own cup. And then some whites. The white we don't really need as much because it's just for the detailing. Because the trees are going to be made out of the paint, the tape, sorry. So as you can see, we're going to get a little messy. So once you have your paint ready, is it working?
Yeah.
Looks like my idea worked, thankfully. It's my first time doing something like this, so let's see. Oh, yes, April, this will be saved in the videos. So if you want to view this again, it will be in the video section on both of our Facebook pages and on the YouTube. So they'll be saved for if you can't watch it right now or if you want to watch it for the future or if you missed something. So now we have this canvas. I didn't know how to transfer the tape, so I decided to do it this way. How we have to do it is take each piece off because we need to open the canvas up. So try to carefully untape it. And you can put your piece of tape like on the side of your table. Don't let it curl up or get lost because the tape is important to our painting. I kind of like that noise too, so there you go.
It's kind of a satisfying noise.
And if you have a tape fail, like it's okay. You could maybe make your
seriously?
You could make your tree shorter or have less trees. Because this is the part that I was like, this is gonna be interesting. But we'll see. No matter what, we're gonna make a cute little forest.
There you
happy little trees. Whoa. Okay. This is my favorite part, actually. It's kind of funny. All right. So now that I've got my tape off, and if you're still getting your tape off, that's fine. This has a little plastic covering on it. We have to get that off. So let me see if I can. I don't know if you have your scissors or it might be easier, but get a way to like pull off this plastic covering. Okay, and then make sure you're on the right side of the canvas. It's going to be the more rough side so it can get that paint. Okay, so now you have your canvas ready. We'll go to the first step of creating our trees. My tape kind of got stuck together. So we'll take your one piece of tape. So you can do any way you want a tree that goes kind of sideways. You want one straight. Just put it anywhere on there. I'd suggest just leaving the ends up because you're gonna have to pull it off. So I'm gonna have my tree like kind of close to the edge. You don't have, you can put it anywhere. Like I said, it's up to you and how you want your trees to look. They're all unique to you. So I'm gonna do one that's kind of bendy. Just like tape it down. And if you want less trees, if you don't want 6, you don't have to do 6. If you want to be shorter, you can make it shorter. Oh no, the tape's curling up. I don't know, I can't decide how I want my trees to look.
That's what makes each one unique. Messed up tape.
And yeah, just place your trees and make sure just to like make sure it's like smooth down on there, but don't do the ends because we have to pull this up and it's going to be difficult to pull it up after we put the paint down if we push it down on the table. Let's see. It's curling. We're having fun here. So if you're having any issues, don't get frustrated.
Yes, my tape is curling. This is when the artistry has to come in, I suppose.
Sarah, so there was a sign up for this event, and I think it's closed now, but I have some extra kits, but you can always call us at Lamb or find our website. Call us at Lamb and we can put one together for you. Let me see. All right, I got my 6 tapes down. Is that one I'm going to work for you?
Okay, 5 is good.
5 made it? You have 5 trees, please?
I'm gonna have a stunted tree.
Somehow all 6 of my trees are here. Oh yeah, it looks like a tree kind of like it got chopped down.
sapling.
You're good.
It's a sapling, that's
Yes.
right.
Okay. All right, so if you have all of your tape down, like Lisa and Beth, can I see yours so I can show them?
Wow. I'm ready. I'll have to show you.
You're doing great. This is the fun part. As Beth, see, she has a little, so if you have one of these, you're all good. It's gonna look cute. It's gonna look like a little cut down tree. All right. So first step is the black paint. So you'll use your foam, your thicker foam paintbrush. And you're just gonna get some paint on there. I feel like I gave you guys a lot of black because I wasn't sure how much we needed, but really you don't need too much. Because it's gonna, this canvas like pulls it in really fast. So we'll just start painting over the white. Don't be afraid to paint onto the tape. It will be okay, but just mostly just paint right on the white, as you can see right there. And you can do a layer at a time, like just one brush down through each white part, and then you can go back over it to make sure it gets a nice dark black.
Did you put more than one layer on?
Yes, on the one that I think it was 2 layers on the one that I finished last week. And it dries pretty fast. Like I was surprised by how fast it dries because we want to leave it for a second to dry before we pull up the paint because we don't want it to like bleed or get all weird. So I'm going to put a second layer on here. And I'm just doing an upward and downward stroke so that it's just the same, like up, down on the trees. And then after you get the 2 layers on there, we can let it sit for a little bit before we pull up the tape and see how our trees came out. Yeah, Sarah, you can find all of the upcoming live events that we're doing on the calendar on pueblolibrary.org. And Rachel, I'm not sure about the link, but like I said, if you want to participate and get a kit, like call us at LAM. Because I know that I had signups and they got full and the link might not work anymore because of that. I've got a little bit of. I'm looking for perfection. That's my problem right now. But you don't need perfection. These are going to be happy and cute trees. That's what we have. Happy trees. Make sure it's not stuck on there. How is everybody else coming along? If you're participating, you can leave a comment and let me know how it's going, or if you're missing something, or if I'm going too fast, just comment and then I can know what to, or if you have any questions or anything, just put them in the comments. We'll need the black, so don't get rid of it. We need it for, as you can see, we have to do the little bark. We gotta make the bark. Yeah. Well, thank you, Alicia. That's so great. It makes me happy. I think I needed to put some black over on this corner. I missed a spot.
Oh no.
Just a tiny bit. So yeah, we're gonna let the paint dry a little bit. And yes, as Lori said, we will have another craft. Next month, I'll have another live craft. I'm going to be teaching about crystal wrapping, wire wrapping crystals to make necklaces. So if you're interested in that, be on the lookout for it. And I'm also going to be making a to-go kit craft that's not going to have a live video, but I'm going to make a video for it for a coconut sugar scrub. Glad to hear it, Cecilia. And it looks like our YouTube is working, so that's good. Okay, so I'm always a little bit quick to do it because I'm anxious to see what it looks like. But I want to make sure it's like, I don't want to be too quick. How's yours looking? Is it looking kind of dry?
It's starting to dry, but like you said, I'm ready to peel that tape. Better wait another minute.
I always just want to do it. Okay. Yeah, I think we're pretty much good. So I'm going to slowly start pulling one at a time. Yes, that's exactly what I needed. That's beautiful. I'm so happy right now. Here you go.
Well, it even has like the rough edge.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like it.
it makes it really look like a tree. I'm like, whoever came up with this is brilliant.
Work on murals and everything too.
Yeah. The things you can do with tape.
It's not even duct tape.
My little one didn't come out good, but it was worth a try.
It's
My
unique.
sapling didn't come out.
I kind of like how it bled in a little bit because that kind of like looks, yeah, like you said, the roughness of the bark.
Mm-hmm. And when we
That's
do
good.
the bark, it's gonna just all blend in.
Mm-hmm. It's fancy. This project is for the summer reading program. It's an adult craft for summer reading, so it was geared towards adults. Okay. So now that we have our trees, as you can see, these beautiful white. I'm trying to think of the word. What's the word? The void. There's a word for what we did. The white isn't actually white paint. It's just the canvas, but we use there's a word for it. But here I am. I'm not using my words correctly. But here we are with we have the detail paintbrush because now we're going to use the black paint because we're going to wait a little bit to do our limbs until the other black is a little less wet. But for now, let's start with the black paint and our detail brush. And we're going to do, like I said, we're going to make like little bark accents to make it look more like an aspen. So here you kind of just do whatever you think looks good. You want to make little knots, you can make little knots. So we're going to so to make like a knot, you do a circle and then maybe a little, can you see what I did? See?
Okay, I like that.
That's like an eye on the aspen, kind of like that.
Where the branch was.
Yeah.
I'd like to see your picture one more time. I can see it reflected.
This one?
Yeah. yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we're just doing like, I don't know, like little lines. This detail paintbrush is nice. Do some little lines. And like you said, some knots. Just whatever you think like a aspen would look like, or whatever tree. This might not be an aspen. Maybe it's our fantasy tree, because that's our theme for summer reading is imagine your story. So whatever you think.
So after I'm done, then I can actually paint a dragon flying in the back.
Yes, yeah. So
Right
we
on.
we
I
could
like
Good
that.
question.
we could put a dragon, we could put a gnome in
Okay, I like that.
there. You know, it's your imagination. You can do whatever you want. Or if you want just to put a regular bird in the tree, you can put a bird in
A bird breathing fire.
there. Yeah, a
Perfect.
bird that breathes fire. As you can see, get this a little closer. I'm just making it look more like a tree. Some knots, some just anything you want. You could make they could be eyes, like maybe it's a creature.
Like tree beard. You can
Yeah.
do a face.
There could be a face.
Mhm.
This tree is looking at you. Really, as I said, it's about just relaxing and having fun. So if you make a mistake, it's not a mistake. It's a happy accident, just like Barbara said. And you can just make it into something. Make a little face.
I do feel like I was taking it too seriously, like trying to make a masterpiece right away.
Yeah, no,
But
don't take
is-
it seriously. You don't need it's your masterpiece. I kind of like how my eyes are coming out. I'm pretty proud of that. Oh, yours looks nice too, Beth.
I kind of want to do a face, but then again,
I know.
if it doesn't come out right.
I know, like we can never do this again, right? Like, like we can't do another one.
Just,
Yeah, right.
just make a face. Do it.
Now I gotta pick which tree I want to make the face.
I'm
Yeah,
definitely.
April, this is so relaxing. I agree.
This is really fun. What a great idea.
I'm like, I'll have to do more of these. I love painting, so.
Okay, I have to visualize it before I put it down. What does the face look like?
Another thing we can do with that white paint is I might do stars in the background.
Oh yeah, you could make stars in the
'Cause it
background.
does look kind of like trees by the campfire.
And also, like you said, you could add after. If you had like yellow paint, you could make it be aspens in the fall
Yeah.
and make the beautiful yellow leaves.
Oh, that's a good idea.
But really, this is like just,
Getting us going.
yeah. And then you can make your trees whatever you want with your extra creativity or imagination. Mine look a lot like eyes now, so I'm pretty much going for it. It's like a creepy little forest just staring at you.
That's what it feels like at nighttime when you're in the forest.
Yeah. How's everybody's trees coming along? Are they looking good?
Ours look good. I wanted to hear how everyone online is doing.
Oh, yours
they
looks
saying?
so good. Well, April said it's relaxing, and Kira said that my first tree looks like it has a face. And yes,
Neato.
yes, I really like how your lines are coming out too.
Thank you.
And your little nub of a tree looks
Yes.
good too.
I had to fix it a
Could you
little.
hold yours up? I can't even. It's a bad angle for me.
You can
Nice.
bring it
Let me
over.
see yours.
You can bring it over and show everybody.
Why is mine always stuck? Let's see. This is
There's
my tree,
Lisa's.
and
As you
I'm-
can see, it has a little nubby one.
and I'm gonna put stars in the back, I think.
Yes.
Let's show Rachel's with the Beth's with the face on it.
No, needs more detail.
Oh, he actually has a face.
That's perfect.
Look, it's the old man in the tree.
I like that. Can people online show pictures of theirs on the comments?
They can probably, I think they can share a picture on there. That's one thing about live. I'm like, I wish I could see
I
what
know.
everybody else is doing, but I'm sure yours all look beautiful. Yeah, I have the, like, if I put too much paint on there, it gets too thick, and then I'm like, wait, I put too much paint. So I'm trying to, like, keep it a little less paint so then I can do a lighter line. And more delicate hand, I guess. I'm like, softly touching. Yeah, and if you guys do add extra things like the leaves or some creatures or anything like that, just take a picture and share it with us so that we can see what you created. Or even if you just do it this way, I'd love to see how it all came out because this is really cool. Great job, Alicia. I'm sure yours are looking great. And as you can see, this is, I'm not a painter, but this is something that's so easy and fun just to do.
Especially as a group, it's fun. This is a good idea for a little party.
Mm-hmm.
Like if someone wanted to do this, it doesn't have to be with their kids. It could be with their friends or anyone.
Yeah.
This is really a good idea.
Yeah, I have a lot of eyes on mine. He's just staring at everybody. Maybe I'll put a little cemetery in the back and it can be pet cemetery or something
Oh,
like
good
that.
idea. I like that idea.
Like a Stephen King vibe to it or something. So, yeah, just make it your own unique little thing. And then now that the other black is starting to dry, we can start putting the white on to make some branches. If you don't want to put any branches, you don't have to. It all depends on what you want. your trees to look like. But that's what we're going to use the white paint for. And that's my eye trees. See?
Oh, I like it.
Wow.
That
They
is
are
really
eyes,
nice.
huh?
Oh, I like how Beth did that stump, did a broken top to it. I'm gonna do that, I think, on my little one.
Yeah, yours looks very nice. You guys are very imaginative. Like we don't even have a picture of trees, and they look like trees. Look at us. We know what trees look like from memory.
We know Aspen in Colorado.
The trees have eyes. That's the name of it.
Are you starting your branches?
Okay, so yeah, to start the branches, you're gonna have to clean off your brush. That's why I have this water here, because I'm gonna get rid of the black. And if you're still using the black and doing your trees, don't worry. Don't rush it. Make it whatever you want. I'm just gonna start showing you how to make a branch. So yeah, just wash that black paint off, dry off your brush, and then now we'll go into the white. And this is kind of like I said, just do whatever you want. So you'll take the white and you'll just pull it up. You know, just start pulling it up to look like branches coming out. And they can look however you think the branches should look. There's no like guideline, but that's how I'm doing mine. You can see. Just kind of pull it up. And you can do as many as you want or as little as you want.
And if you try to do eyes or stars, don't put too much white on the paintbrush, because then you get globs. So I have to try to erase mine.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
That's easy. I got plenty of black.
Oh yeah, now that you can paint the black over the white
Right.
if you messed up, because I think I gave enough black that you can cover it. So Beth, if it says you had difficulty locating the program. So if the links aren't working from Facebook, you can always go straight to our website, pueblolibrary.org, and go to the live calendar of events, the calendar of events for live programs, and they should have every program that's going to be live, and you can sign up for them from the website. But thank you for watching. I'm kind of liking how my limbs are coming out. They're not bad.
Ones are always hard.
Mm-hmm.
Are you doing your stars?
Well, no, look, I'm making these little eyes, and I tried to do little hands looking fish.
Oh, is it creepy?
Yes, trying to make it creepy.
Like, this could be a good Halloween project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A dark forest.
You do one for each season, and then have them lined up on your.
Yeah,
on
you
your
could
wall.
have like the winter one, the fall one, spring.
I'm sure you could do it with other colors than black too, like
Yeah.
in the background.
It's true.
I like the
Make it
seasonal
daytime.
idea.
Mm-hmm.
Because people can celebrate seasons by, okay, now it's my spring one, and up
Yeah.
goes the spring one, and
This
I
would
think that's a good idea.
It would be nice to do one with like a kind of light blue background, and then you'd put the yellow leaves on there, and it would look really, really beautiful. But like to be able to make a painting just from using tape, like anybody could do this.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, this is fun. I'm gonna do more of these.
Mine look like little hands. They're like little claws.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, mine is more minimalist, I guess.
No, that's fine. Each person has their own style.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be a point where I'm like, well, I added too much. It looks
Yeah.
cluttered.
I'm just gonna keep adding and then be like, wait, I should have stopped.
Stuff, well, it looked good still.
Oh no, I'm sorry, the video's not working. But as Lori said, it will be recorded and saved in the video, so you can rewatch it later if you can't see it now.
This is calming.
I know, I'm like,
I really like it.
this is nice, relaxed. My trees look pretty cute. How's everybody coming along? Who's doing this at home? I'm gonna put some delicately ones too, some lighter ones. I'm glad to hear it's going good for you, Cecilia. So I'm gonna get some more black on mine and go a little bit, like, put a little bit of black onto my branches, actually. I don't know. We'll see how it looks. You know, like I said, I'm just,
Experimenting.
yeah, you know, can do whatever to make it look whatever you want it to look like. I'm gonna that's not the color.
I like how it's two colors, so if I make a mistake and make something too wide, I can narrow it down with the black again.
Yeah. Just keep covering it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I put extra black in there. So if you do need to erase
Yeah, I
something that you
appreciate it.
don't think looks right, you can always do that.
So can we get these paints and these little canvases at just about any store? Like if we were gonna
Yeah,
do this in a group and pick some stuff up?
yeah, you can get the paint and canvas probably at Joann's, Hobby Lobby. You can, I think these canvases actually came from Amazon and they came in like a 12 pack. So you can get a 12 pack of these little canvases. And yeah, this is just the apple barrel acrylic. So it's like you can get this everywhere, even Walmart probably.
Okay.
Kind of like how mine looks. Not bad.
Nice.
Oh, that looks good.
I like how minimal yours is,
Yeah,
though.
it is very, but at the same time, for some reason I like it. I came out good for me.
Yeah, I think it's cute.
Absolutely.
And you got little stars.
Those are little eyes. Look.
Oh, there's peeking out the little creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. See what Lise did. Look how beautiful. You can see there's tiny little eyes of the little creatures in the forest. I love this. This needs framed. You need to put this up.
I am gonna save it forever. Believe me.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Adorable.
Let me see this one. Oh, show them this one.
Let me see yours, Beth.
That looks awesome.
I decided to stop while I was ahead.
Oh, yay. Look at that.
That is cool.
Look at her limbs, too. See, everybody used the same supplies, but like the wear it came out just to look
Yeah.
like our own unique
Same
ones.
supplies, same directions, and
Yep.
everybody's
Right.
look different.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Thank you.
I want to see how the people online did theirs. I really hope they post their pictures.
Yeah. We'd love to see your pictures if you post them to the comments or on our Facebook page so we can see them. Oh, I got paint all over me.
That's the fun part.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's acrylic and washes right up.
Yes. Does anybody have any other questions or anything before we end the broadcast? Because I feel like if you're missing anything or if there's any details I missed, just write a comment so I can answer you. Like we said, we'd love to see the pictures of your finished projects, and just let us know how it went and if there's any ideas of how we could do it better next time, or just comments and we'll get to you. I'm like, if I keep doing it, I'm gonna fill it, but I feel like I should save this and then maybe I'll add some leaves or something to it later. But I'm pretty happy with how mine come out. I really like how your limbs look on yours, Beth. It looks really cool.
Thank you.
I really like how this is something we can do as a group party. I mean, this felt like a little party.
Yeah, this
It
like
really
a
did.
little party. Awesome. Thank you, Alicia. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Thank you for coming, and hopefully we'll have more of these. Thank you, April. And thank you, Lori. And did you guys have fun?
I had a
Yeah.
ball.
Absolutely.
This is awesome.
Yeah, Lise and
I can't wait to
Beth
do our
are
next.
really happy about it. Thank you, Linda. I'm glad you liked it. Oh, Jeannie says that Dollar Tree has paint canvases too. So
Oh, good.
if you want to get them, you know, all of this is like easy and cheap supplies. So like, yeah, you can do it at home.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna have some friends together and do this.
You
I think
should.
that- Yeah,
You really
I think that's
should.
fun.
All right. Unless there's any more questions, thanks for coming. It was really great. I'm like, this was my first live and first like craft really as the program and outreach coordinator here for the adults. So I'm pretty excited. I'm glad that you guys liked it and enjoyed it. So, and hope to see you next time.
And what's our next one? Our next live one?
Next live will be wire wrapping crystals. So if you've ever been interested in that, I can show you some different techniques.
I've always wanted to learn that.
Mm-hmm. Make some necklaces. I've made earrings, but you can do everything. Thank you, Alicia. All right. You guys have a great day and a wonderful weekend. And just like I said, comment your pictures or anything so that we can see how you did. And see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.